Hola a todos y bienvenidos a la última lección de esta serie. Hi everyone and welcome to the last lesson of the series. This is lesson number 50. Hemos aprendido muchas cosas a lo largo de este curso y después de esta lección, básicamente habrán aprendido todos los puntos gramaticales principales del idioma inglés. Es muy importante que siempre sigan practicando y leyendo por su cuenta para que puedan dominar el idioma inglés a la perfección. In English we say, practice makes perfect. It's an expression. Practice makes perfect. Okay? So, lo último que aprenderemos en esta serie, en esta lección, se llama the causative form, okay? Forma causal, okay? The causative form, okay? Como decimos en inglés. ¿Alguna vez han querido hablar sobre cómo hacen para tener algo hecho para ustedes? Bueno, en inglés tenemos una forma especial de expresar eso y les diré cómo pueden sonar más natural mientras lo dicen. Así que sigamos y veamos el primer ejemplo. So, number one, we washed the car. We washed the car. Me and you. So, we washed the car. Lavamos el auto. En esta oración se entiende que nosotros mismos realizamos la acción. We ourselves, we carried out the action. Okay? We carried out the action ourselves. En este caso, fuimos nosotros los únicos quienes lavamos el auto. We were the only ones who washed the car. Ahora miren este ejemplo. We had the car washed. Okay? We got the car washed. Hicimos que lavaran el auto. En esta oración se entiende claramente que probablemente le han pagado a alguien para que les lave el auto. Cualquiera que sea el caso, no fueron ustedes quienes realizaron la acción, okay? It was another person. Fue otra persona who carried out the action. Fue otra persona. It was another person. También, chicos, quiero decirles que de igual modo podemos usar el verbo to get en este contexto, el cual es idéntico en significado al verbo to have. Sin embargo, a menudo se usa en conversaciones más informales. Okay? So, we use got in more informal conversations. Okay? We use have or had in this case with more formal conversations with managers, with supervisors, whereas got is with family, friends, people you know very well. Veamos otros ejemplos uno al lado del otro. Okay? Number two. She whitens her teeth. Okay, so here's her teeth. She whitens her teeth. Ella se blanquea los dientes. Okay, so she herself, she whitens her teeth. And then we have she has her teeth whitened, or she gets her teeth whitened, right? So a ella le blanquean los dientes, right? From a dentist maybe, or a professional. She has her teeth whitened by another person. Number three, I fixed my phone, okay? Arreglé mi teléfono, okay? I fixed my phone, myself, I did. Arreglé mi teléfono. I fixed my phone. I had my phone fixed, or I got my phone fixed, okay? Me arreglaron mi teléfono, okay? Somebody else did it. Not me, but maybe a person who works on phones, okay? Somebody else. Number four, I'm doing my hair, right? I'm doing my hair. Me estoy haciendo el cabello. Or I'm having my hair done. Or I'm getting my hair done. Me están haciendo el cabello. From a stylist, from a barber, you know, from somebody else who is not you. And lastly, we have number five, which says, I was cleaning my house. Okay, so I was cleaning my house. Yo estaba limpiando mi casa. Or I was having my house cleaned. I was getting my house cleaned by another person. Okay, me estaban limpiando mi casa. Entonces, como pueden ver en estos ejemplos aquí, pueden usar la forma causal en muchos tiempos diferentes. Okay, so you can use the causative form in a lot of different moments of time, okay? Like the past tense, the present tense, whenever you want. Por ejemplo, let's look at the grammar tenses, okay? Y por cierto, también les diré en qué lección pueden encontrar cada uno de estos tiempos, okay? So we have the present simple. Here, I'll go like this. Better. Present simple. Okay, so the present simple. Básicamente usamos el tiempo presente simple, the present simple tense, en las lecciones 1 al 16. Okay, so from 1 to 16. I have my phone fixed. I get my phone fixed. So I have my phone fixed. I get my phone fixed. Okay, so me arreglan el teléfono, right? Now let's look at the present continuous tense. Okay, so the present continuous tense, aprendimos esto en la lección 11, 12, 13. Okay, lesson number 13. I'm having my phone fixed, or you could say, I'm getting my phone fixed. Okay, me están arreglando el teléfono. Okay, by another person. So somebody else is fixing your phone. Okay. Next we have the past simple tense, which the past simple tense was 17, right? 17. Lesson 17 we learned this. It's I had my phone fixed, or I got my phone fixed, okay? So it's me arreglaron el teléfono, okay? So I got my phone fixed, I had my phone fixed. And then we have the past continuous tense. So the past continuous tense was lección 22, so lesson number 22. And it says, I was having my phone fixed, or I was getting my phone fixed. Okay, so it's like, me estaban arreglando el teléfono. Okay, so they were working on my phone. I was having my phone fixed. Okay, so now we have the future. You know, we're going to talk about what's going to happen in the future. And with the future, we use the word will. Okay, you remember we use will when we talk about the future? This was lesson 19. Okay, lección 19. And it says, I will have my phone fixed. I will get my phone fixed. Okay, so me arreglarán. Okay, I will get me arreglarán el teléfono. I will get my phone fixed, or I will have my phone fixed. Then we have the present perfect simple tense. Now, remember the present perfect simple tense we learned in 30 y 31, okay, in lesson 30 and 31. And it says, I have had my phone fixed, or I have got my phone fixed. Okay, so I have had my phone fixed, I have got my phone fixed. Me han arreglado mi teléfono. Okay, and then we have the past perfect simple tense. Okay, so with the past perfect simple tense, it says, I had my phone fixed, or I had got my phone fixed. The past perfect simple was lección 31. Okay, lesson 31. I had my phone fixed, or I had got my phone fixed, right? So, me habían arreglado mi teléfono, okay? Guys, also, modal verbs, okay? So, do you remember los verbos modales, okay? Modal verbs we say in English, which was 24 y 44, lesson 24 and lección 44, so lesson 44. We can say should, must, can, could. These are modal verbs. So you could say, I should have my phone fixed, or I should get my phone fixed. Deberían arreglarme mi teléfono, right? I should get my phone fixed. I must have my phone fixed, right? Must. So, all right. So I think that's it for these grammar tenses. And so let's continue, okay? Si olvidaron alguno de estos, siempre pueden regresar a los videos anteriores y revisarlos, okay? So you can watch them again. Y asegúrense de dejar un me gusta, leave me a like si lo hacen, okay? If you do it, if you go back and you watch these videos, give me a like. Bien. En formas interrogativas y negativas en inglés, el presente simple y el pasado simple se forman usando las palabras do, does, and did. So, we have some examples here. Number 1, did you have your car fixed or did you get your car fixed? So, what do you think that means? ¿Arreglaron tu auto? Did you get your car fixed? Okay. Or did you have your car fixed? Okay. Number 2, did they have their house sold? Or did they get their house sold? What does that mean? Did they get their house sold? Did they have their house sold? Do you know? ¿Consiguieron ellos? Okay. Did they get que les vendan su casa? So, did they have their house sold by somebody else, by a realtor, by somebody who is a professional who sells houses, right? ¿Consiguieron ellos que les vendan su casa? Did they get their house sold? Number 3, she didn't have her house cleaned, or she didn't get her house cleaned. Do you know what it means? She didn't get her house cleaned. She didn't have her house cleaned. So, ella no hizo que le limpiaran su casa. Okay, she didn't have her house cleaned. And number 4, they did not have their bikes repaired, or they did not get their bikes repaired. Do you know what this one is? How do you translate? ¿Cómo se traduce en inglés? How does it translate to English? They did not have their bikes repaired. They did not get their bikes repaired. Ellos no hicieron reparar sus bicicletas. Okay, they did not get their bikes repaired. Además, es común que los estadounidenses utilicen la forma causal cada vez que alguien ha pasado por una experiencia desagradable. Okay, so an unpleasant experience, a disagreeable experience. So we had bad experiences right here, and I'll turn like this. So bad experiences. Katie had her car broken into last night. Katie had her car broken into last night. So Katie, so her name is Katie, the girl's name. So Katie how do you say broken into? Le asaltaron, okay? Le asaltaron el auto anoche. Okay? They got into her car and they took her things. Okay? Katie had her car broken into last night. So next we have Arbin had his bike stolen again yesterday. Okay? Arbin had his bike stolen again yesterday. Okay? A Arbin le volvieron a robar la bicicleta ayer. Okay? So he had his bike stolen again yesterday. Now, when somebody breaks into your car, this comes from the verb to break into. Okay? Now, this is in el pasado, so it's broken into. Okay? And stolen is the past form from the verb to steal. Okay? I steal, you steal. Okay? But we have to say I have stolen. So that's why we have had right here. Had stolen. Okay? His bike. Had broken into. Okay? So here you can see we have the verb to have. Okay? In the past tense. So alright, so let's go ahead and continue. También podemos utilizar esta forma con otros verbos o frases, okay? Like with los verbos modales, with modal verbs. For example, I must get the computer upgraded. I must get the computer upgraded. So, debo hacer que actualicen la computadora, okay? I have to get the computer upgraded. It's worth getting the TV fixed. It's worth. Okay, vale la pena. It's worth getting the TV fixed. So, vale la pena que arreglen el televisor. Okay, the TV is el televisor. And finally, we should get the house painted. We should get the house painted. Okay, deberíamos hacer que pinten la casa. Y finalmente, chicos, si quieren decir quién realiza la acción, podemos agregar by más ni agent, okay, by plus an agent, al final de la oración. Por ejemplo, I am getting my hair done by a stylist. Okay? Me estoy haciendo el cabello con un estilista. You are having your house painted by a painter. Okay? Estás haciendo pintar tu casa por un pintor. He is getting his sickness treated by a doctor. Su enfermedad está siendo tratada por un doctor. Okay? And she is having her car repaired by a mechanic. Su carro está siendo reparado por un mecánico. All right? She is getting her car repaired by a mechanic. Básicamente, eso es todo por esta lección. Solo una cosa más. No olviden el orden de las palabras mientras usan la forma causal, okay? When you use the causative form. Don't forget the order in which we put the words, okay? Por ejemplo, Maria had her teeth cleaned. A María le limpiaron los dientes by another person, by a dentist. Es diferente de Maria had cleaned her teeth with a toothbrush by herself. María se había limpiado los dientes. ¿Ok? Eso es todo por esta serie. Espero que hayan disfrutado cada una de las lecciones que les presenté. Hemos cubierto básicamente todo lo importante sobre la gramática inglesa. Mantengan siempre la práctica y nunca se rindan. ¿Ok? Don't give up. Como siempre, gracias por ver. Si les gustó este tipo de serie, denme un me gusta y suscríbanse. Y definitivamente sabré cuándo subir más. Okay? I'll know when to make more videos for you. Y como siempre, hasta pronto. See you next time. Bye.